Hi guys, welcome back. If you guys like this brand, I'm sure you already know, but for those who are just getting into the brand or not signed up with them, I wanted to let you guys know that Chantecaille is having a Cyber Week VIP sale. From the sale, you can get 30% off of your order, and in order to get the code, you do have to be subscribed to their mailing list. And if you're not, no worries, you can do that right after this video. Go to their website, put in your email. They're going to send you an email asking you to confirm that indeed you want to subscribe and receive news from them. Once you confirm, you will then receive the code. The sale, depending on when I put this video up, either ends today, so Monday the 23rd, or tomorrow if I post it the day before. I figure if anybody is kind of just waiting to get a little bit more information on certain products, or maybe they're uncertain and they're waiting, still thinking about it, you might find the information in this video helpful towards your decision. And for those who had been looking forward in getting some items from this brand for the first time, I think you will enjoy this video as well. If you find the information in this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. So let's get on to some of my favorite Chantecaille products. We'll start with the most recent product I got from Chantecaille. These are their new Le Matte Stylo, basically matte lipsticks, and I got 3 shades. Snapdragon, which I have on today, it's a nice nude pink, and then we have Aster, which is more of a fuchsia shade, more pink leaning than it is purple, and then we have Lobelia, which is a orangey red. I do enjoy all 3 shades. I think Aster is my favorite. It is the standout shade out of the 3 for me, and Snapdragon was a bit underwhelming for me at the start, but having put Snapdragon on today to pair with this look, and the whole idea was I did want something on my lips, but that didn't take away emphasis from the eyes. So I think it did its job, and it's also a matte finish. So it's just like my lips, but better, or my lips, but with more pink and evenness. So yeah, because of that, I do think Snapdragon has grown on me. So the matte stylos are very hydrating matte finish lipsticks. I would say the times that I've worn it, 4 or 5 hours in is when you really do need to retouch. But during that entire time, my lips did not feel dry. So I do think these do live up to the product description. Now, I don't know that I would say these are the best and most hydrating matte lipsticks, but if you are looking for lipsticks with a matte finish that has a beautiful formula, I do recommend these matte stylos. And also, all the products I'll be talking about today are made in Italy, and they have at least a minimum shelf life of 12 months. If they have less than 12 months, which I don't think any of them do, but if they are not made in Italy and or have a shelf life of less than 12 months, I will for sure let you know. In my Matte Stylo review video, I did talk about and compare against the other Chantecaille lipsticks that I have. And every Chantecaille lipstick that I've bought, I've enjoyed every single one of them. So I have here the Lip Veil. Lip Veil is a satin finish lipstick. This is in the shade Frangipane, and it's also like an orange red. A little bit sheer compared to the matte finish, but it is a beautiful lipstick. Then I have the Tinted Lip Balm. Very hydrating. This is in the shade Beach Rose. And then probably my favorite Chantecaille lipstick that I have is the Lip Chic. This is in the shade Lupine. I just love this. So Lupine has a finish of gloss, but it's really kind of like a lipstick lip balm hybrid that gives you a glossy finish. So if you are interested in trying any Chantecaille lipsticks and there's a particular finish that you would like, go ahead, just get it, just try it, because I think you'll like it and you're going to want to go back for more. The next product I have is their Future Skin Foundation. This gel foundation is extremely lightweight. It has a skin-like finish. It is medium coverage or light to medium coverage, buildable to maybe on the lower end of full coverage. and it is oil-free. So if a skin-like finish, oil-free foundation is really important to you, I highly, highly recommend this. I did a wear test of this foundation when I first got it. It wears very beautifully for many hours. I think even 6 hours in, I felt like the makeup was still fresh enough for me not have to, you know, do anything to it or add anything to it. The foundation is actually made in Japan, but I do believe everything else is made in Italy. Again, I will let you know once I check. And the shelf life for this product is 12 months. The Matte Stylos, the shelf life is 18 months. Next face product that I really enjoy from Chantecaille is their blurring powder from the Hummingbird collection. This powder is just so unassuming. It's like a matte powder. It doesn't add any kind of cast to your face. It actually blends in really, really well. And initially when I got it, I was like, well, it's a matte powder. Like, how is that different from, you know, all the other powders that I have? It actually does have a blurring effect. And even though I do use Chantecaille's Talc-Free loose powder, I would use that to set the makeup and then add this as a finishing powder. It has a blurring effect. It's ever so subtle. But when I look back at pictures of, you know, pictures of me using this powder and then pictures of not, the ones with this powder always just like looks a little bit more perfected. It's unscented, it's really no fuss, you just buff it onto your face. Then, as I just mentioned, their Talc-Free loose powder. This is what I use to set my makeup, and it's no fuss. I just buff it onto my face, set my makeup, and I don't even think twice about it. I do like the fact that it doesn't leave a cast on my face, much like the blurring powder. So this has been my go-to makeup setting powder for the past year. And the next product I have is their bronzer. Among all the skin or face products I have, I would say bronzer. After the loose setting powder, the bronzer is what I reach for the most. It just melts into your skin so seamlessly, and then it stays put. It feels real, actually doesn't even feel like anything, but it just adds the right amount of color. I use it more as a contour rather than an all over face bronzer. It just works really well for me, and I add it to the hollows of my cheek, my forehead, and then along my jawline. It's subtle, but it works. And so I actually really, really like this bronzer. It's hard for me to get peeled away to try other bronzers for this reason, because I'm just not sure if other bronzers are gonna be as good as this. I'm sure there are, but yeah. And before we look at the other products, just so I didn't miss anything here, the loose powder is made in Italy and the shelf life is 36 months. And then the bronzer shelf life is 18 months, made in Italy as well. The lipsticks that I was just looking at are all made in Italy, and the shelf life is actually too small. It's printed on the bottom here for me to see. But once again, from the numbers, all of them are at least 12 months. For the final two products that I actually own, we have their Chic shade. This is in the shade Emotion. These cheek shades can be replaced. So there's this hole right here. You put something in there, pop this out, and you can get a refill. Now, the bee embossing that you see here, it was like a gold overspray, but it just disappears once you start using it. But it's a beautiful shade, beautiful formula. So if you are interested in any of the blushes, check out these guys. And then we have this beautiful highlighter, Les Paillettes. And I did not order this from Chantecaille originally. I got it from Gilt. It arrived shattered right in half, but customer service was just excellent about it. And this highlighter has a shelf life of 18 months, also made in Italy. And I just love their highlighters. It's very, very natural. gives your skin this really luminous glow without being, you know, too obvious that it's from a highlighter. It's just beautiful, sinks right into your skin. This was out of stock for some time, and it is back in stock when I checked on the website. So if you are looking for really fancy, pretty highlighter, this just might be the one. Yeah, love it. The last two products I wanted to talk about are products that I don't own. So I'm actually going to go onto their website right now and tell you guys a bit more about it, and I'll put a picture of that product above. First is their Ultra Sun Protection Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 45 Primer. Now this primer is infused with antioxidant botanicals, and it does have a mattifying effect. I do not like putting on sunscreen on my face because it just becomes really greasy over time. It just has to do with how I have combination skin, and my T-zone gets very oily throughout the day. And once I add sunscreen, it's just another layer of product that, yeah, it's not a good scene midday. That's all I can say. And so with this, I did get a sample of it, and I find that it is extremely lightweight, and of course gives you protection against the sun. And then the other product, I'm sure some of you guys have noticed by now, I did not talk about any eye products from Chantecaille. The reason being, I do not own any eyeshadows from Chantecaille. Now I know they've released a few different, or one new eyeshadow palette at the start of fall, and then most recently they've added 2 shades to their single eyeshadow line. And the single eyeshadow line is the Luminescent eye shades. The 2 new shades are Crane, and I think the other one is Zebra. These are beautiful one and done shadows. They're just gorgeous. I've heard so many good things about them, and I still have not tried their eyeshadow products. So I would love to get my hands on 1 or 2 of these just to try it out. If I'm able to do so, I think I'd be tempted to do another full face Chantecaille makeup video. So if you have anything that is already on the way, or you do plan to make a purchase, I'd love to know what your choices are. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye.